people, I'm back with another video and I'm super excited about this one because this happens to be the most requested video of all time, because I cannot get through the comment section of a single video of mine without you guys requesting an Aishwarya Rai video and asking me about my name. Why is it similar? Are we related? Guys, come on, just by having the same first name, you don't become related. I'm really excited about this video because first of all, Aishwarya Rai is one of the women who I absolutely admire besides Beyonce. Another reason why I'm excited is because this is pretty much the kind of look that I wear most of the time. I mean, when I'm not filming a video, all I like to do is have a neutral eyeshadow, do a nice cat liner, and put on a bright pop of color on my lips. So this is pretty much my standard makeup that I like to go for. Now, judging by the pictures, she doesn't seem to have much color in the eye. She just has a very defined cat eyeliner and a really bright lip, and so I've used my new exciting Sephora nude palette to do my eyes. Very pretty colors. And for my lips, I've used one of my all-time favorite lipsticks, which is Kiss Me from Rimmel. Rimmel makes beautiful lipsticks, by the way. This is one of my favorite orange red shades. So if you'd like to find out how to do this Aishwarya Rai Cannes Film Festival inspired red carpet makeup look, then please keep watching. First, I'm going to apply Olay CC Complexion Corrector in the darkest skin tone. Next, I'm going to apply L'Oreal Infallible Lasting Foundation in the shade Golden Beige. And I'm going to apply that using a stippling brush from Sephora. For concealer, I'm using Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover Foundation in the shade Creamy Vanilla. For contouring, I'm using MAC Prolong Wear Concealer in the shade NW50. Aishwarya has really high cheekbones, so I'm going to create a U shape below the apples of my cheeks just to lift it up a bit. To define my jawline, I'm going to create a triangular shape parallel to my cheek contouring to give it that perfect heart shape. And I'm going to apply some of that contour color on the temples of my forehead as well. She has a very defined nose, so I'm going to create 2 strokes on the inner corners of my lids and connect it to my nose. I'm going to drag the same color on my crease just to give my eyes that elongated look. Next, I'm going to use Touche Eclat Radiant Touch by YSL to highlight the highest points of my face. Now I'm going to blend it all out using a buffer brush to make it seem all nice, smooth, and seamless. I'm going to set the foundation in with Max Factor Facefinity Powder in 05 Sand. Next, I'm going to use MAC Studio Fix in NC25 to keep my under eye area nice and bright. I'm going to apply some of that on the center of my nose and connect it to my forehead as well. Next, I'm going to take Ben Nye Loose Powder in the shade Banana and apply it under my eyes before starting my eye makeup. To prime my lids, I'm using Urban Decay's Primer Potion. For my eye makeup, I'm using this really pretty neutral shade palette from Sephora. I'm going to use this matte warm white color to highlight my brow bone. Then I'm going to mix the champagne color and the warm white to highlight my tear ducts. Then I'm going to apply that matte brown color on my sockets to give my eyes some definition. And I'm going to drag that color all the way to the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going to take that shimmery dull gold color and use it to soften the matte brown on my crease. Next, I'm going to take the dull gold and the rose gold and apply it all over my lids. Then I'm going to smooth out the whole look using my MAC 217 blending brush. To line my waterline, I'm using a flesh-colored eye pencil from Benefit called Eye Bright. To make my eyes appear nice and big like Aishwarya Rai's, I'm going to take some of that flesh-colored pencil and apply it on my lower lids as well. Next, using a brown pencil, I'm going to create a shadow below that flesh-colored eyeliner pencil to give the illusion of bigger, brighter eyes. Now I'm going to mix that dull gold and the shimmery brown color and apply it over the brown pencil and smooth out the look. Now I'm going to use a bronze pencil from Revlon and line my waterline over the flesh-colored pencil. I'm also going to drag it down to the brown eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs eyeliner pen and create a very sharp cat eyeliner. Using a Sephora kohl pencil, I'm going to line the inner corner and outer corner of my waterline, and I'm going to keep the center as it is. To get long, luscious lashes, I'm going to use one of my favorite lengthening mascaras, which is Telescopic by L'Oreal. And I'm going to stick on some falsies to add more drama. Now to give my face a little definition, I'm going to use a matte bronzer from The Balm called Bahama Mama. To give my cheeks a little color, I'm going to use Peaches by MAC, and I'm going to apply that using a MAC 116 brush. Now to get the Aishwarya Rai Orange Red Lips, I'm going to use one of my favorite orange reds from Rimmel called Kiss Me. And I'm going to intensify the color a little bit using number 42 from Makeup Forever. And since she has really full and luscious lips and a very prominent triangular shaped upper lip, I'm going to really arch my Cupid's bow. And there you have it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed doing it. This is an extremely simple and basic makeup look. So if you've enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Facebook and Twitter and my Instagram. By the way, I'm opening a new Instagram account. It's called Aishwarya.Ajit because the previous one has been hacked, or I have no access to it. So if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I don't have any pictures in there yet. Probably this will be the first picture that I upload. So that's it for now, folks. Until next time, it's bye.